Alright, so this is my 2007 TRX450R. Doing an oil change. It's mostly stock. It's got a little slip-on exhaust. It had a brand new engine put in, completely rebuilt from the bottom up. New powder-coated frame. New bushings in the front. Newer tires. Pretty much everything on this four-wheeler's been redone. So the oil change takes a 17mm socket, and it's up under there. And then it's gonna take a little under quart, but what you do is you fill it up until it gets just below the H mark here, a little hash. And then this is where the oil filter goes, and I'm gonna put that in here in a second. Alright, so we're about to put the filter in. It's just a little paper cartridge filter. The bolts to get the filter cover off are 8mm. Alright, so we got the old filter cover and filter out. The spring goes in there like that. You're going to reuse that spring. I highly recommend setting your bolts down in a clean area, not like this. I'm going to make sure everything's clean before I put it all back in. I'm going to clean that leftover oil out there too as well. So I got the oil filter housing cleaned out. Got the cap cleaned. Put the filter on. This rubber gasket goes towards the outside. Here it sits on there nice. Put the spring in. You want to make sure you put the spring like that and gently put it in there so it doesn't fall off, because it's going to want to go up against that little indented circle in the back. So and put that long bolt in, got it all clean, get it started. I think before when I used to do this, sure what the torque specs are on these in there, so there's like a little bit of grease or something in there so that this would stay put. I just get it nice and snug, and then do like an extra quarter turn on it. I would recommend, if you do have a torque stick, doing it that way. So you should be able to push on it. It's definitely better than feel the resistance from the spring. So get the long bolt. Make sure it's clean. Alright, so new filter's in. Old oil's drained. Housing's clean. What I didn't show on here is after all the old stuff, or most of it came out, I dropped like half a quart of this stuff down the tube to kind of flush it out. You know, I like to keep everything nice and clean. So now I'm gonna put the oil drain bolt. Again, this is 17mm. And then we're gonna fill it up with the 1040 Dirt Amsoil Synthetic. This is the best oil you're gonna be able to get for any of your motocross bikes or ATVs like this. And I'll leave a link to where you can get 25% off as well and earn rewards points on all your purchases. And then if you spend, I got like a whole case of stuff over there. If you spend over $100 as a preferred customer, you'll get free shipping as well. Alright, so I've got the Amsoil Synthetic Dirt 10W40. We're gonna start dumping her in, and then you'll be able to see it here in a sight glass, and we're gonna dump it in until it gets up to the H line, which H and L is high and low. it settle a little bit. Put a little bit more in. Yeah, it's a little high. But I think once I start it and let it run through the filter, it'll settle a little bit. So I put in, there's like that much left of the whole quart. So that's about what it takes. I think it said 0.87 liters. So that's an oil change for you. I'm gonna start it up and see where it's at, but that's all there is to doing the oil. So you just need a 17. So you just need a 17 millimeter and an 8. Add oil pan, funnel, because it's hard to get the oil in there and not spill it. And here is the, I'm going to put it in the link too, but here's the part number that I use for my filters. And then I use Amsoil 10W40 Dirt. Thanks for watching, guys.